Hey family, I just wanted to come and share a quick message with you. There's power in giving with a spirit of gratitude. I can say that my life has changed. Things have also changed in the spiritual realm. My subconscious mind has been changing. So many things that are changing in my life. And I know many of those things are a direct correlation to giving. And it's just not giving, but it's the way that you give. When you give with intentions of love, when you give with the expectation that you're not necessarily going to get anything back. Giving that way has been a huge blessing to my life. And I just wanted to say that anyone who wants to come out of something, you could be going through depression, you could be going through just any sort of thing that's debilitating in your life and holding you back from being who you completely are. Start giving. Whether you decide to volunteer, like my favorite place is Crisis Assistant Ministries. I love volunteering there. Whether you decide to volunteer at your church, whether you decide to go around your city and give out food to the homeless, or start randomly just letting the Most High lead you to people that you can speak life into their life. Giving has transformed my mind, transformed my heart, took me out of places of bondage that I didn't even know I was in. I remember saying to myself that I'm going to start intentionally being a giver every day, doing something to benefit and bless the next person, intentionally. And ever since I've been practicing this, I used to be a giver every now and then, but doing something intentional every day with focus and precision and with passion and with love, it makes a huge difference. I'll tell you this story real quick. So I was going to this dollar store. Right next to the dollar store, there's a pizza place. The guy came up to me from the pizza place. I didn't know it at the time that he worked there. He was asking me a question. I kind of brushed him off, said, "No, sir, I'm busy right now." And I was thinking in my mind, like, I'm running some errands, but because I brushed him off, the next person I see, I'm going to be a huge blessing to. So fast forward about an hour later, I was at the gas station. And there was this young man that pulled up next to me. Energetically, I was feeling like we were going to have an interaction. Before he even got out of his car, I was just sensing that. So he gets out of it's a truck. It's like a Jeep. He gets out of his Jeep and he says, "Hey, beautiful." He was like, "Could you help me with gas?" I didn't hesitate because I knew what I told the Most High. I said, "Just show me that you're actually on E." And he showed me that he was on E. He cranked the car up and let it run for a little bit. So I said, I'm going to go. I decided to put my card in and pump his gas. And as I was pumping his gas, I began to speak to him about forgiving his parents. I began to speak to him about a lot of stuff. Anything that the Most High had placed on my heart. And I just felt so good doing what the Creator led me to do, that it made me want to use my gifts even more. Because each time I'm using my gifts, I get an opportunity to prophesy. I get an opportunity to speak a word in someone's life. And not only just give, but help to heal at the same time. What I want to say is that giving with a spirit of love and a spirit of gratitude is one of the best things that you could ever do, not only for yourself, but the people around you. Whether you decide to volunteer, whether you decide to feed the homeless randomly out in the street, just some sandwiches, maybe some bottled waters, however you decide to be a blessing to people, when you do it with the right spirit, things begin to break off in the spiritual realm that was once blocking you. I know this for a fact because over these last months, lots of things that was blocking me and holding me back has been broken off in the spiritual realm. Because it is in direct correlation to me intentionally being a blessing and not looking for anything back from people.